Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy JC. Everything Thoughts is in the building. How's everybody doing tonight? And today's topic is who's more territorial, men or women. So everybody gather around. How's everybody doing tonight? Feel free to be very active on this live chat. I'll read I'll read the answers or the questions y'all have regarding to the chat as they appear. So everybody gather around. Everybody's having a good and blessed day. And special guest to me today, Miss Lawanda Jordan. So we're gonna chop it up real quick. Please be very active tonight and let to see what you guys got to say about this topic. What's going on, Annie? What's going on, Bill? Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Dang, we was having connection problems, wasn't we?
Yeah, yeah. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Fly
Oh,
topic. Fly topic.
it's all right.
Fly topic.
We introduce yourself to all the people out there. Everybody out there.
Oh, people are already on. I am Lulu. Um,
Mhm.
Lawanda, aka Lulu. I is my people seeing this too, or is just your people?
I mean, I just see four people online right now. They should be coming in shortly though.
Okay, it just shows that I'm online too, right? I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. I like your topic today.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into it. Who's more territorial, men or women? Um, I mean, from my point of view, I gotta go with women are more. I gotta go. Women are
What?
more. Yeah, women are more possessive towards the woman, towards their man. You know.
It freezes up every time I get a message.
Oh wow.
Okay, my bad. It freezes up every time I get a message. Okay, you said what?
No, I was saying I feel like women are more territorial than men. Um, Especially she has a good man, a good hardworking man. Well, not to say that men aren't, because a lot of men are, because a lot of brothers don't want the girl out, don't want them having any kind of male friend, any kind of male interaction. So, it goes both ways. What's your take on it?
I definitely think men are. I don't think it's a woman thing. I may be wrong, you know what I mean? But I see more men being territorial than I see the sisters. You know, I feel like, you know what? I kind of feel like it's whoever is more in love. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if the man is more in love, I think he may be a little bit territorial. But I think that the man kind of cross over, and I may get a lot of men that kind of talks a mess. But I kind of think that the man, they get territorial, but they get immature territorial. I feel like us women got a little bit more class, you know. But I definitely feel like, I've been through a lot of relationships where men is very territorial, all the way down to Facebook comments territorial. So I can't really go with you with the female, but you know me and you never really agree anyway.
It's all good. I mean, is it territorial or is you just being insecure of your woman? What is it? Is there a difference? Because I think there's a difference between the two.
I mean, there's a major difference. Like it's one thing to be concerned. It's another thing to be very immature and tripping off of stupid stuff. Let's just keep it real, right? Like if you just okay, you out and you with your girl and you don't want other niggas talking to her, that's one thing. But when you out with your girl and you feel like every nigga in there wants your girl, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's a
insecurity.
straight issue. You know what I mean? And I feel like a man got to be, and I'm just saying, far as the man's perspective, I feel like men need to be more secure when it comes to themselves. Because if you're more secure within yourself, you won't have to feel so territorial over your chick. Like, I don't own him, he don't own me. Why is we being territorial?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, they don't have no kind of title, no kind of commitment towards this woman. They're still kind of, territorial towards this woman and don't want her to have any kind of space, etc. So, and also too for the woman too, especially if she has a good man. She understands that he has a lot of female followers. You know, she
What?
kind of can't.
Okay, so this is what I'm confused on. Why does Facebook have so much control over people relationships nowadays?
What you mean?
What's up with that? Like what's up with that?
No, I mean I'm just saying though. A lot of times, I mean, you have a girlfriend and you can really like know as far as on social media, you have like a lot of friends, and she can get a little bit jealous. She can be a little insecure about the situation unless you kind of calm her nerves and just tell her, this is social media, and you kind of you can kind of just separate the two, or you don't really tend to be on social media as much, or you don't tend to let it be your priority, and allow her to be priority, or she may be thinking that your your mindset is not towards her, but towards entertaining random women on the internet. Then it can be a little bit this is disturbing on her point of view. If you think about it.
I think it's all whack to me. You know what I mean? I think it's whack. I think me personally, I don't give a damn who's on your Facebook page. I don't care who comments on your Facebook page. I don't care what you got going on social media. As long as you with me, I don't understand why people trip off of that. I
I mean, you can get to the
personally
point
do
where
not.
no, my fault, man. I'm saying you could get to the point where, like, there's always got to be a behavior, conduct, setting boundaries with you guys, what you guys put out there. You're not going to go out there and send a woman your dick picture or any kind of inappropriate message. It's all about having respect towards the mate, just like you would somebody in real life. You don't want to, go over the balance or over the boundary line.
Jonathan, here we go. We're about to disagree. We're about to,
Okay. It's
we're
all good.
about to disagree. I seriously, seriously, and only because I can say my very last relationship, I had the same incident. Listen, social media should not ruin your relationships. You should listen, if you're that insecure on social media, if you're that insecure, don't be friends with your mate. That's my personal opinion. I don't care if it's a million chicks on there telling my man he look good. He's my man. Like, why does he have to have boundaries for what he posts? Okay, don't post no naked pictures. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People are thirsty, they thirsty. I can post a picture in a whole nun outfit and still get 200 likes. So it's like, why should we be controlled over why should we be controlled over social media?
I
I
mean,
think you should be able to
I'm
be
not really
whoever
control. I'm more
you
of a
should
female
be.
thing. I mean, there's some guys too that be that's not being control. That's just being insecure. I think for a lot of guys, if you see a woman, half naked, I just feel like there's always a way that you need to conduct yourself as far as your relationship, as far as not, having all your business out there or having all your twerk videos once you're in a relationship. I mean, there's all time and place for everything.
Okay, but okay, so okay, check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay.
So if I'm a model, right? And I ain't a model, I'm just saying, if I'm a model and it's my job to get money off of my looks because my man is insecure, I can't be a model.
I don't mean like that. I mean, as far as like you're not doing it as far as like a career wise, you're just doing it just to get attention, I guess.
I think that's control. It's it's anytime a mate, not just a male, anytime a male or a female wants to control what you do on any aspect of your life, that's control. You know what I'm saying? If it's not if me liking a post on Facebook is going to trigger you, then that's a problem within yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, I truthfully don't get it. And maybe some people that are watching, maybe they have a little bit more insight. But me, honestly, I don't get why people have to be territorial. Why can't people just be cool? And I think that's the problem. I believe women are more territorial than men because, in my personal opinion, they are more loyal than men. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that women are more loyal than men. I have found some really good men. I don't feel like women are more loyal. I feel like it depends on who you get with. You know what I mean? I've gotten with guys that are very loyal guys. And at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel about yourself. If you have to be territorial, to be honest, you don't need to be in a relationship. Me, myself, I just want to know my man is coming home to me every night. I don't care I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I want him to go sleep around, nothing like that, but I'm not going to be watching what he's doing on Facebook, who calling you, who texting you. I'm a grown woman. I just
No, I'm
need you to
saying
be on your stuff. I be on my stuff. Why are we getting territorial? I feel like
I'm
that's,
just
you know
saying
what I mean? That's
I'm just saying as far as just not setting boundaries as far as like you said, a calling, you should be calling somebody at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like that's what I mean
But
about as
if
far as
you have a
boundaries.
good man, that's the point. Like if you guys already have an understanding, you guys already have a respect, you're not gonna have anybody calling you at 2, 3 in the morning. Like, okay, for instance, I'll give you an example. I was dating a guy, and the guy was tripping because I never was insecure about what he was doing. And he would be like, well, why aren't you insecure? I'm like this. I don't have any reason to be insecure. I trust you. Well, why you don't never look through my phone? I don't really care to look through your phone. I got a million other things to be doing. You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
simplest form, I think men are more territorial. Some dudes cannot even be in a relationship with a woman, have sex with her, and there we go. Yes, that's absolutely right, Harold.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right about that.
That's not
So like
he right
yeah, like
about
I
that.
said, I
Yeah.
mean he feel like when man's hitting it, he ain't trying to like make sure no other guy need to be hitting it. But it's same way with a woman too. I mean, but it is more leaning towards a man, as far as he having sex with a woman as that's his property.
I mean, so you're saying that men are more territorial when you're having sex?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I would say that.
Maybe that's it. I just feel like I really feel like it's a level of insecurity, you know. I don't understand about the territorial stuff. I think it's high schoolish. That's what I say. I'd be like, man, this is high schoolish.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And I
saying
think
too. I
people
mean, you kind of control the way your person's dressing. You can't be out. But it's all about a level of respect, though. Like I said, you want to be single, but it's like you gotta have the kind of boundaries, and you gotta have the talk as far as like what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, and then try to see where you guys come from.
What do you mean? Hold up, Jonathan. What do you mean what's not appropriate and what's appropriate?
Just saying,
It's
like,
a it's a
'cause
single
sometimes,
outfit and a couple outfit out there.
no, I'm saying like you got with your kids, and not kids, or not your kids, just in general. You out there twerking and stuff. That may be like a turn off for me, 'cause I know it is. Especially for the kids, etc.
Right. I mean, there's outfits in my closet I would never wear in front of my kids.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like I said,
understand
it
that.
is like just a level of
That.
respect.
I mean, I understand that, but um I think that's probably the problem that I have in relationships. My thing is I won't control you, you don't control me. I won't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it is something that's bothering me, it's not going to be something where I'm territorial over it. It's going to be like, okay, this is how I feel about it, and you can change it or you cannot change it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to read this comment right here.
Stephen said everything has its limits, and I don't think in some aspect that being territorial is a bad thing without getting overboard. In many aspects, being territorial sets boundaries. This is what I will accept and want to accept. Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have standards. So I do understand that. I feel like you should, in each relationship, anytime you're dating, you should definitely have standards, right? So
Yeah.
there's a certain level of things that I would accept and a certain level of things I won't accept. That's not to say that you're being territorial. That's saying that these are the standards for my life. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things that I just won't deal with in a relationship. But those are my standards. But I'm not about to control you. I'm not about to tell you what you can and you can't do. The
Harold
social
said
media.
social media aspect boils down to self confidence and knowing who you are. No
Harold
other
hitting it
man
on
has
it every
a
time.
You can try to. He should be trying to holler at her. If he don't, then he must don't like women. LOL. Yeah, I agree with that. You know,
Thank you.
people.
I see, Harold, me and you, we definitely agree on that. I've had a lot of just being honest, I had a lot of relationships ruined over my Facebook page personally. I'm just putting it out there. Um and I have had a lot of people be like, a lot of guys that I've talked to, like they wouldn't talk to me because I get how many likes I get on my page. It's unattractive.
I mean,
Um
I don't
or
worry about none of that.
guys comment and it's unattractive. To me, that's an insecurity problem. That
Yeah,
has
that's
nothing to do
security.
with the problem within myself.
Yeah. What's going on, Cynthia? Steven said when it
Aaron,
comes to certain things concerning my wife, concerning me, there are things that are her territorial point blank.
and share that with us. Share what is it, because you said point blank. That's a matter of fact. So share that with us, what you're meaning, because to me, I just feel like when you're in a relationship, it's certain things you're not going to do with another person that you're in a relationship with. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not taking no calls from another nigga. That's point blank period. I don't have to have a discussion. It doesn't have to be any rules set, because that's what you do in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, I know I'm not going to come in at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning if it's not to do with any business, or you know what I mean? Like, it's certain things you just don't do in a relationship. I still don't understand why it has to be something where you're territorial over. So that's where I think the confusion with me is why are we being territorial? Why can't we just why can't we just all be grown about the situation? You get what I'm saying? Just be grown.
Yeah,
Everybody knows what you're supposed to do in a relationship and what you're not supposed to do in a relationship.
yeah. I mean, a lot of this common sense, but as far as being territorial, I gotta look at your phone. I gotta unlock your password. Like I shouldn't have to do
That's
all that.
abusive. That's abusive. That's not territorial. That's abuse. If a man feel like if I can't have my phone by you without you looking at it, that's crazy to me. If my
Well,
man can't have his phone right there without me looking at it, that's not territorial. That's psycho.
no, but some people feel like, okay, how y'all gonna have sex together? Y'all sharing each other's body fluids, but y'all can't, exchange phones and stuff.
I could, and that, see, that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. When you are in a relationship, there is certain things that is automatic. If I am with my man and I'm in the shower taking a shower and my phone ring, yes, baby, answer my phone. I shouldn't have to jump every time my phone ring. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it's it's common sense.
yeah,
But I don't feel like it should be something where I'm getting up in the middle of the night and I'm looking in your phone, because that's, to me, is that's real. You know what I mean? That's real childish to me.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it all comes down to the level of respect. Like I said, you say you're in one relationship, honor it, commit to it. If not, just be single, do what you want to do. So, ain't no need to be pulling you and try to put you on timeout. You should be able to be free. free to do you, and you caught slipping, you caught cheating, any kind of disrespect, and you already know your walking papers are soon to follow. So that's all it need to be like. She kind of like treat it like a business, like a job and situation.
Yeah, see, my thing is, listen, if you're in a relationship, right? This is my motto. If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't do nothing that you don't want done. It's basically like everything you do, vision your mate being there, right? So if you're getting a text message and you know if your man was right there or your wife was right there, you wouldn't respond like that. Don't
Hmm.
respond like that. You know what I mean? If you know that, in all circumstances, that's what you do. If you're going to go on a date, I mean, go on lunch with your coworkers, right? If you know that you're not going to be extra friendly when your wife or your husband's not there, then don't do it when you're not with them. You get what I'm saying? It's, to me, I just feel like it's common sense. I just I just feel like it's common sense. The territorial thing, I think that's like on the verge of being controlling. That's just, my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially if you looking in phone. This is my thing. And I promise you, this is what I'm saying. When you've lost trust in someone, you end up doing those crazy things. Straight up, Erica, you're absolutely right. This is I'm like this. Don't my daughter said I was screaming. Um, don't um don't be my friend on Facebook if you want to date me. That like that cuz I feel like, I've had enough experiences to know that I don't want to date anybody that's going to be my friend on Facebook and looking through comments. Don't date me if you're not going to be secure within yourself. Um, if you feel like when you fall in love with a chick that you got to look through her phone, like I'm the wrong one to date.
What about?
Um, what about
No,
what?
I was gonna say, what about y'all making it like y'all making it known that y'all relationship. You're not saying that way you can tell y'all relationship that way. You okay with that, or you think it should be private, or depend on the situation?
Me personally, I think it should be private. And somebody else, y'all can go down there and say something. Like, I feel like this, if I'm not getting engaged to be married, I don't feel like there's no reason for me to announce it.
Okay.
I mean, not to say I'm hiding anything, it's just that um yeah, I don't see why Facebook have to be all in your business, to be honest.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. Steven said, "Believe it or
If
not,
my wife
common."
says to me, honey, so and so not acceptable out of respect. Right. Okay. So I get that. That's your wife having standards. I mean, I get that. But wait. Hold on. He said, what? So and so is not acceptable. Out of respect, I must consider what she has said. If not, what's the use of being in a relationship with her? So you're saying, like, if you're Facebook friends with a chick, or if you're friends with a chick and your wife don't want you to be friends with her, then you gotta respect that. I'm trying to figure out what would be the issue with it. Like, I mean, if she's been blatantly disrespectful, yeah, but if she's just a size 2 and your wife's a size 10 and your wife don't like that she on there looking like a model, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, situation as far as you're having friends, male and female friends. So you know, you gotta know how to behave yourself and just act like you said, Jack. Like if she or he was there, would you be messing with that person? Would you be trying to sneak up and people DMs, etc. So you just gotta be cautious of that too. A lot of that just common sense.
From what I have heard and seen, depending on the environment, like in the hood, what did he say? In the hood, dudes will kill another just for. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some men have this thing that I've been, some guys do have this thing. If you talk to anybody, I'll kill you. Again, that's some serious psycho stuff. That's mental health stuff. I
Yeah, and
don't feel
also
like that's
too.
love.
Yeah, also too. You go out there, you cheat. I mean, it's like you know, and the person finds out, all hell could break loose. So you do got to be cautious of that too. As far as being territorial.
Right, right, right. Yes, because if I'm in a relationship with someone, I must consider how they feel about something. And so we can, I mean, okay, listen, I do understand that point. Like, I totally understand. I totally understand when it comes to things of that. But I'm saying that when it comes to being territorial, and maybe I'm not at that point, but to me, I think that people give too much power to things that aren't like it's not necessary, and that may be to me like at the end of the day, if my husband, and I said husband not boyfriend, but
Uh
if my
oh.
husband didn't want me to, it's a total difference. Now it's a
Yeah,
total
yeah,
difference.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
If my husband did not want me to have Facebook, my husband, I may consider it. However, what is the problem with it? What issues do you have within yourself making you feel like that? That is the true question to me. Because if I am coming home to you every night, if you know that I'm at work and I'm doing business and I'm doing this, if you know that and you know that this is only Facebook, what's the problem? If I'm not going out my way to like,
I mean,
Nina, you're right. That's controlling.
what you just saying is just Facebook, but you got to realize everybody is real. There's real people, real emotions behind these keyboards, behind these posts, etc. So you can really meet somebody. You can drive. You can fly out there to see them in person. So it's like it's not just no. Okay, this is just like a little game on your little Facebook, and then you on your phone, and you put it down, and you don't think about it. Actually, people realize real situations going on. So it's like you can't just say, "Oh well, it's just Facebook. It's just Instagram. It's just social media."
I don't agree with that stuff. I
Okay,
think that
cool.
stuff is childish. I personally, and if it's anybody in the comments that totally disagree, situation that is when a man is going overboard. Because I mean, I'm telling y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I have had relationships ruined over Facebook, period, because I have liked a comment. I think people give too much control to Facebook and social media. I think it's too much control. And I'm just going to be honest. 9 times out of 10, if I get 150, 200 likes on a picture and I'm getting 75 comments, I'm not even reading the comments. I'm just going down and liking them. I think it's too much. Man, people got to work on their insecurities.
I mean, I
It's
think
all
I mean, I
about
think to some
insecurities.
degree, if you're in the comment section, starting going back and forth. Then maybe it might be something, but you still have to be cautious of that too.
But I do understand the married man that's on here. I do understand with you and your wife having standards and having rules. I feel like, and let's just put this out here, I do feel like husband and wives relationships are different than boyfriend and girlfriends. So let me put that out there. I feel like when you are a boyfriend and you are a girlfriend, you should not be tripping. Wait, believe it or not, I don't even check my wife's Facebook. It's not a big. I applaud you. I applaud you. You shouldn't be checking your wife's Facebook. Um, I think those are things that insecure insecure people deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there anybody on here that real life have an issue with their females or their males being involved in social media? I really true. What you say true to Angel?
Or maybe you're online talking and it's just take away from y'all time as a partner, as a unit. Like why you
Okay,
talking to her?
so I
You
get
know,
that. Like social media calm down time, like me and your time. I get that. I get that. Like baby, let's
yeah, get
focus
off
on
social
that.
media. Let's watch a movie.
Okay.
Let's cuddle, that kind of stuff. And that's why I say as far as interfering because you're not one with your mate. You're kind of like you having her compete with your Facebook, and then she's trying to get your attention in real life. And you're kind of like you're being distracted. You know.
I mean, I understand that. I do. I understand that because even with me, when it comes to like doing business or if it comes to like doing stuff, yeah, sometimes you do need to get to a point where you're taking time out for just you and your mate. I do understand that. Um, I yeah. I still think it's a little controlling. I still personally think it's just a tad bit controlling. However, I do understand what you're saying. You can't let Facebook run your life or who you with. If you lay down with the same person every night, Facebook doesn't even matter. Y'all still going to be together at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to say, Henry. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. I approve his message. Jonathan doesn't approve your message. He's probably going to unfriend you right after.
Wait, what happened? Whoa, unfriend? What you mean? What you mean? What unfriend? I don't leave you off. Wait,
He's probably about to unfriend you right on after this, but he does not approve that message.
who?
No,
What's
for real.
the
I think 100%, and like I stated before, and I'll state again, if you are a person that lets Facebook or Instagram or social media control your relationship, do not be friends with your mate. That's the best advice I can give you because this social media stuff got a lot of control over people. I don't really care how many likes my dude get. Like his page. Shoot. He fine. Why not? You know what I mean? Um, I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem.
All right. Angel said me and my significant other were not even friends on Facebook.
Wait, who said that?
Angel.
She said what?
He said me and my significant other were not even friends on Facebook.
I agree with that. I totally agree. And like I said, I agree is if it's an insecurity problem, you may not want to be friends with your spouse. If you know that them getting likes on Facebook is going to trigger you, delete yourself. Um, and that's all I can say. I think you have to reach within yourself and know what you can take and what you can't take. You know what I mean? Um, but definitely if you're going to be insecure about some things, yeah, get off of it. Get off Facebook. Don't even be on the same friends request. Don't none of that. None of that.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Uncle?
Yeah. Don't even be involved. Just like I said, just don't even be involved in a situation you're gonna be insecure. You're gonna have trust issues. So we gotta gonna wrap it up real quick. I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Always. I'm glad we didn't have to debate. But no, great topic though. I appreciate it. Let me know any other time you need me to disagree with you. Henry, he is going to delete you as soon as he closes this out.
Why you say that?
It caused too many problems in the past. I'm just over it. Angel, I agree. Greatest decision you made. All right, I'm out.
All right, peace.